Hi everyone, Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Last night I did a video about Blizzard Entertainment, about how their 2019 financials aren't great, comparative to 2018. I mean, for a regular company, they're absolutely fantastic. But this is Blizzard Entertainment, of course, and they can't have a little bit of profit, and they can't have a decent bit of profit. They've got to have all of the profit. Why? Because of the shareholders. Shareholders have got to see continuous growth going into a company. If a company is stagnant, if a company is not growing, you are not a viable proposition to invest in, and they will go elsewhere. And so what have we seen with Activision Blizzard? Shed 800 jobs to try and shave things off, to try and raise profits up a bit, because they knew 2019 is going to be a lean year. And just going back to Blizzard before I go on to Activision, just think about it. Hearthstone, massively down, 37% on last year in terms of revenue, even though they've just released one of the biggest content drops they've ever done. And from what I've heard, some people are saying it's actually really good. But that's kind of, to me, just screams of franchise fatigue. People are just done with this card game. It's been around for a while. It doesn't really do anything else apart from just add cards, and that is it. And then you've got Overwatch, which again has added a content drop. That's down 15% on this time last year as well. And we know that Overwatch has got, by the looks of it, some shenanigans going on behind the scenes. The community's not happy with the way that things are, particularly with matchmaking and all that kind of stuff. There seems to be some real dodgy stuff going on behind the scenes when it comes to the esports side of matters. People leaving left, right and centre from the Overwatch teams in terms of the esport thing. And new content drop still down on last year. And so, get this. No World of Warcraft expansion this year. Blizzard are probably relying on Classic WoW, a 15-year-old version, the original version, yeah, I know there's been a couple of changes, of the World of Warcraft to try and boost them up this year. How pathetic is that? A game that came out in 2004 is trying to save Blizzard. That version, not just the game, but that version that came out in 2004 is trying to boost Blizzard Entertainment 2019, 15 years later, by getting people to resubscribe to the World of Warcraft to play the game. Because Battle for Azeroth has just been such an absolute travesty of an expansion. That is pathetic. Because Blizzard Entertainment and Activision as well, they're not innovators anymore. They're not innovators. They're not coming up with real revolutionary IPs. World of Warcraft 2 should have been in development 10 years ago. It should have been in development when Wrath of the Lich King was going on. That's when it probably should have started early development about the future of the World of Warcraft. Now, we're never going to see another MMORPG from Blizzard Entertainment. I can almost 100% guarantee that. Why? Too expensive. They've seen Hearthstone killed it. Hearthstone killed that off. Hearthstone, they showed that they can make a lot of money from a very small team with a very small outlay comparative to something like an MMORPG. Overwatch was born out of Project Titan, which was meant to be their next MMORPG. That's what it was born from. And now, of course, we see exactly where they're going for the future. Mobile gaming into China. Screw the West, screw the PC crowd. Thank you for your money. Thank you for building us throughout the course of these last couple of decades. Don't need you now. We've got money in China that we want. Screw you. F off. That's Blizzard Entertainment. They're no longer innovators. They're no longer creating the next generation of games. Let's jump to Activision now. Activision, they're chasing. They're chasing the map. The only franchise that they have left of anything that is viable is the Call of Duty franchise. Everything else, they've run into the ground. Destiny, they've made an agreement and it's gone back to Bungie. They've got nothing to do with it anymore. Everything else, dead. Pretty much dead. COD, the only thing that has any life. And what is the next Call of Duty game? A reimagining of Modern Warfare, because now they're just going back remaking their own games. Why? Because nostalgia. Because nostalgia. What was the most popular Call of Duty game? COD Modern Warfare. COD 4 Modern Warfare, I think it was. That was the most popular one. That was the one that made all of us salivate. It was amazing. It was absolutely sensational. I still remember it coming out. Still remember hammering it with my friends. Making new friends playing it. And now, because it's just stale, COD sales have been diminishing and diminishing. Stale. It's now Black Ops 6428. So what do? Right, let's reimagine it. Look, there's a man with a moustache again. Let's pull on those nostalgia heartstrings from people and try and see if we can, muster up some business from that. Also, we'll let it drop that we're not going to have a season pass and we're going to have free maps as well. I mean, I guarantee you it's going to have microtransactions, loot boxes. It's going to be monetized through the asshole. And it's going to be diarrhea coming out of it at the same time. It's not going to be buy the game, play the game. They don't do that anymore. They don't do that. That's not how they operate. They've got to try and get the money where they can, and COD is the only thing that they can get money from. Which brings us to what's going on with Black Ops 4. Because remember, Black Ops 4 released by just purchasing the game. Then they added the Battle Pass, then they added the microtransactions, then they added the Season Pass, then they added the loot boxes. Because it's the only thing they've got now. And so, because of the amount of people that still buy COD, why it's a fucking mystery to me, it truly is. It's like the flipping pyramids. Why people keep buying this. Sphinx, Call of Duty. Can't tell them apart. Can't tell the mystery apart. So, what have they done now? Well, it's time for summer. It's time for a content drop in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It's the summer of fun. Yum, yum, yum. We've got free maps for you. We've got a 50 versus 50 Battle Royale mode. New. We've got extra stuff for the zombie mode. Doesn't it all sound great? And we've got some new weapons for you as well. All those sounds pretty great stuff, doesn't it? Yeah? Because after all, you bought the game, then they added the Season Pass and the Battle Pass and the microtransactions and loot boxes. So this is the bloody least they can do is actually give you some value for your money. Yeah? No way. No, you've got to get your money udders out, and they're going to milk those money udders of yours. That looks really dodgy. That looks really dodgy. But they're going to milk your money udders. So we've got these 6 new weapons. Now you can get the Grab Assault Rifle through the Community Challenge, so that's in-game. You can get the Vendetta Sniper Rifle, available at Tier 50 in Contraband, so you can get that through in-game work. But the Stingray and the Locust and the Peacekeeper and the Ballistic Knife, how'd you get these? How'd you get these for here? Oh, loot boxes! Pay to win. Loot box only. Let's stick some really good weapons in, particularly the Ballistic Knife, which is just obscene. But let's put them behind loot boxes. And I don't know too much about COD. I try and stay away. I don't like to get touched with diseases. But from what I can gather from the loot boxes, you can get duplicates in there. Because nothing says we're an absolute piece of shit company like duplicate digital crap in loot boxes. Mwah. Bueno. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get the same digital crap you just got before? Oh well. Better luck next time. But apparently, if you get 3 duplicates of the same thing, you'll get a guaranteed something you didn't get before. What? Oh, not all heroes wear capes. Not all heroes wear capes, Activision. Fuck off. But you can get duplicates, you can get old stuff in them. There's no guarantee at all that you're going to get any of these. No guarantee at all. Now, there is a thing, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but there's a thing where you can gamble or risk or pay or something to get like a guaranteed weapon loot box thing. And even when you open up that, still no guarantee. Still no guarantee at all. Full on pay to win. Needless to say, the COD community is off. They're just flocking the Reddit full of, Stuff like this. Our expectations for you were low, but holy fuck. But one person brings this to everyone's attention, and this is the sad reality of the matter. We got one YouTuber here called Unseeable Ninja. Trust me, they saw you coming a mile away, sunshine. And they reckon they spent $700 getting the ballistic knife. And they did a video on it. Now, it's doing cracking. It's on about 6,500 views after 13 hours. So if they did spend $700 on it, if that is indeed true, then probably about $680 out of pocket right now. And then another person here, another YouTuber, they spent $400. So if these people are legit, $1,100 spent between just a couple of people. This is who Activision want. They're not interested in the community that say this is bad, this is poor. You know, we spend a lot of money on this game. Why are you making it pay to win? They don't give a shit. Why don't they give a shit? Because these two people will come and they'll buy all the loot boxes for you. They'll compensate you and many, many, many other people. And this is exactly the type of person that they want. And this is why monetization in games stays. Because of this. The only way is not to like buy a game and not buy any microtransactions. Just don't buy the game anymore. Make a definitive stand. I haven't bought a COD game in donkey's years. There's no point. There's absolutely no point in buying a COD game. It is the same thing every year. It's no different. You could have bought a COD from 10 years ago. It's probably fine today. It's probably fine. The only thing that changes is the locale and the box, and that is pretty much it. The menu system, but everything is identical. But yeah, these type of people, these are the ones that keep the thing ticking. They keep the monetization going, and they're not bothered about pay to win. They don't care. They just want their ballistic knife so they can go around going pew 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 pew. Oh, this is great. This is amazing, and they were chuffed. There wasn't any remorse here. There wasn't, oh my god, what have I done? It was like, yes, I got it. Scream, 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 running around with my weapon that I just spent $700 on. So, yeah, they've just gone full on pay to win, and they don't care. And they don't care because there are idiots out there who will spend stupid amounts of money to get an item, a digital piece of crap, which is going to be out of date in 4 months' time when the reimagining of Modern Warfare comes out, and they'll go and play that game. And their ballistic knife, which cost them $700 and $400, is just going to rot away. Jesus. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. And yeah, I can guarantee you they won't care. There'll be no shits given about this whatsoever by Treyarch. There'll be no shits given about this by Activision. Nothing will be done. Nothing will be said at all. So, yeah, ultimate greed by Activision. But it's just to be expected now. Like I said, if you want to make a definitive stand against this, don't buy the game. Never mind buying the game and not getting microtransactions. Just don't buy the game. That's how you make that stand. Let the sales just drop off. Let the little whales just fight amongst themselves for little fish. Move on to something else. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links down in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.